Yeah, it's time to set the record straight. TNN, we don't play, we're the voice of the state. True Slinger News Network, we sling the truth, no delay.
This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim, where the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. I'm Tim, and I'm live with the mic in my grip. Groovy Chicks on my side, we don't slip, we don't trip. Catch us on the tube, where the truth gets stripped. On X, we hit 'em with tweets, reality unzipped. We talk sports, we talk fights, we got all the insights. True slingers the light in the darkest of nights. We don't sugarcoat, we don't sell lies. We're the news you choose when you're wise. Don't need a disguise, we rise, we surprise. TNN, where the truth never dies. This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim, where the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. Groovy Chick's got the style, I'm spitting raw data. Live every day, we're the truth's translator. Subscribe, hit the bell, don't be a spectator. Our news feeds the well, where you drink up the matter. From the headlines to the trends, we're setting the pace. TNN's where you bend in the truth's embrace. We're not just news, we're the voice in the void. Cut through the noise where the facts are deployed. Tim and Groovy Chick with the network deployed. In the world of fake news, where the truth you enjoy. This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim with the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. So here's the deal, we're real, we're the pulse, we're the beat. TNN, True Slinger, we're info and rhythm meets. We're done with the fake, we break through the deceit. Tune in, stay awake, cause we're bringing that heat.
TNN, we don't play, we're the voice of the state. True Slinger News Network, we sling the truth, no delay.
This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim, where the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. I'm Tim, and I'm live with the mic in my grip. Groovy Chicks on my side, we don't slip, we don't trip. Catch us on the tube, where the truth gets stripped. On X, we hit 'em with tweets, reality unzipped. We talk sports, we talk fights, we got all the insights. True slingers the light in the darkest of nights. We don't sugarcoat, we don't sell lies. We're the news you choose when you're wise. Don't need a disguise, we rise, we surprise. TNN, where the truth never dies. This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim, where the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. Groovy Chick's got the style, I'm spitting raw data. Live every day, we're the truth's translator. Subscribe, hit the bell, don't be a spectator. Our news feeds the well, where you drink up the matter. From the headlines to the trends, we're setting the pace. TNN's where you bend in the truth's embrace. We're not just news, we're the voice in the void. Cut through the noise where the facts are deployed. Tim and Groovy Chick with the network deployed. In the world of fake news, where the truth you enjoy. This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim with the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. So here's the deal, we're real, we're the pulse, we're the beat. TNN, True Slinger, we're info and rhythm meets. We're done with the fake, we break through the deceit. Tune in, stay awake, cause we're bringing that heat. This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim, where the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. I'm Tim, and I'm live with the mic in my grip. Groovy Chicks on my side, we don't slip, we don't trip. Catch us on the tube, where the truth gets stripped. On X, we hit 'em with tweets, reality unzipped. We talk sports, we talk fights, we got all the insights. True slingers the light in the darkest of nights. We don't sugarcoat, we don't tell lies. We're the news you choose when you're wise. Don't need a disguise, we rise, we surprise. TNN, where the truth never dies. This is TNN, where the truth gets its wings. Groovy Chick and Tim, where the voice when the choir sings. Streaming facts, not fiction, we're the kings and queens. On YouTube, on X, where the real news begins. Groovy Chick's got the style, I'm spitting raw data. Live every day, we're the truth's translator. Subscribe, hit the bell, don't be a spectator. Our news feeds the well, where you drink up the matter. From the headlines to the trends, we're setting the pace. TNN's where you bend in the truth's embrace.
All right, wakey, wakey, boys and girls. Oh my. Wow.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I
next
don't
to
give
me.
a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta
Cause I
struggle
don't
through
give
the
a fuck
sewer.
what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Whoa. Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Tim, and I am your truth slinger, and I am
morning.
It's morning in America, baby.
Woohoo.
Yeah, damn straight it is. And guess what? I woke up this morning and Donald Trump is still fucking president of the United States elect,
Yay.
number 47.
Yep.
So how can that not be awesome every single day? Good morning, Denise in the house. So, man, I thought I'd start a little the morning with some high energy, right? That's I got
a
all
good song.
huh? I love that. NetFX, that's free music I found on YouTube. I fell in love with it. It became my theme song, and it was my wartime Christianity. And good morning, Jeremy. And
Jeremy.
I just love that song. And so I thought I'd play that for you because I don't know that everybody's been exposed to it, right? And I thought it was appropriate. But yeah, wow, there is a lot going on over here, right? A lot of stuff going on. This ideas going again, man, percolating like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. And
We got work to do now.
yeah, we got work to do. But before I talk about that,
Oh.
hey, good morning, Mikey. What's happening?
Hey.
Good morning, Kate. So,
Where are you seeing them?
up there on the top right on the chat there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have the chat down up.
Okay.
I just have our main outdoor cam,
Which is
right?
boring right now.
It's boring. There's nothing going on.
The leaves
right? Nope.
changed. They were beautiful, and then they fell off.
Yeah.
Now we're just waiting for
Waiting for
glorious,
snow. The snow
beautiful
will be cool.
snow.
So yeah, man, Nefx is good stuff. Look them up. And matter of fact, I haven't kept up with him since I really made the video, and I need to get back out there and find out what else he's been doing because
You're pretty ungrateful.
really, yeah, I know, bad fan. So, but I am playing his music all the time, right? So shouting out credit for him. So, but yeah, so I'm starting to pursue some creative endeavors. And I've been wanting to do some stuff, and
You talking about mushrooms?
no,
Oh,
no. Although, if anybody happens to have any and wants to just slip them in an envelope and send us a little package, DM me. I'll give you my address.
you're awful.
I could use a trip. It's been a while. So, no, but I've always, well, I'm a writer. Right? You live with me. But
You're a talker,
I am. I'm a talker too, and I make words. Okay, I just make words. I like
Make
to make
noise.
words. I like to make noise.
Come
I like
out
to
of
make
your
words
head.
sound. All right, enough. Stand down, woman. Jesus Lord, backhand you. Too much pushback there.
This is really good.
Stay in your place. It's good. So yeah. So I've always wanted to write fiction, and. Oh, the parish has sunny skies and 73 in Florida.
Oh,
The light
73.
light breeze, right?
43.
It's going to be a beautiful day. Well, good, Jeff.
Good
It's
for
much more
you.
beautiful that you're in the house. So, I've always wanted to write fiction, novels and stuff like that. I'm a very good writer. I've always been a good writer, but most of my writing has been like theological stuff and then political stuff and opinion pieces and all that kind of stuff. Articles. I've written a paper for a little while. It was a local paper, hole in the wall, Tennessee. But I had a column. So, anyway, I yesterday decided that I wanted to do some spooky stuff and spooky stories,
Spooky.
spooky stuff. And so, but anyway, I decided that I'm going to put together an audiobook on ACX instead of reading other people's book. I'm going to do a collection of spooky stories. And so I wrote a story,
Spooky short story.
a spooky short story. I wrote a spooky short story, and I did it by just voicing it. I knew what the storyline was going to be in my head. I knew the start. I knew where I wanted to go with it and how I wanted to end it in general. And I started recording. And I got, I could record into a voice recognition software, which I like to do. It saves the wrists and carpal tunnel and all that. But I said, well, maybe I could just do it this way. Because if I can do that, wow. I could just go straight to producing audiobooks and throw them on ACX. I don't even need to have a transcript. I don't need to have a book. There's no reason to. And that makes money, okay? And so I recorded my first one yesterday. And I have to tell you, it came out really good. And it was my first generated story. I didn't use AI. I didn't use AI even for the idea. And that was always the most intimidating part of writing, coming up with a story and then a good plot twist and you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. But what's really cool about it is that the short story is easy, right? It's like, about 10 minutes long, right? And so you get it, you fly it, and then you bring it in for a landing pretty quick.
Short period of time.
Yeah, right. Lots of action in a short period of time, and so the whole plot line is not as daunting, right, to make up.
Right.
So it came out wonderful, and it sounds great. And so I'm gonna go do another one. I got another story I made up in my head.
In your head.
In my head.
You're telling stories.
So yep. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna be a storyteller, and that's really cool. Because I've been wanting to do like a Friday night on Spaces or radio theater or mystery, unsolved mystery or unknown mysteries or some shit like that. With the whole walking on the dock and the seagulls and all the sound effects and all that shit. I still may do something like that, but yeah, I don't know. I might make some make it an enhanced audiobook. I might have to throw a couple of sounds in there, I think, to make it appropriate. So even though ACX frowns on it a little bit, screw them. Okay.
Yeah, screw
I'm gonna
'em.
be yeah. I love whodunits. I love spooky shit. I love mysterious stuff, and I just I want to do something outside of politics, completely outside of politics. And so it's good. So then, back to the politics thing. We had big ideas this morning.
Yeah.
We're cooking over here at
Yep.
TNN, man. We aren't goofing around.
We've been thinking.
We aren't thinking. We are already looking forward politically 2 years ahead down the road. I've already got plans.
Because now that we got the federal government straightened out, we got to get our local government. Our local government is a nightmare.
Yep. And I'll tell you something right now. In 2 years, everybody in the state of Maine is going to know who TNN is. We're going to be the name in alternative media. And not that, okay? Not only that, is that we want to get involved in making political ads. Okay, we have talent to do that, the ability to do that. We have social media expertise that, unfortunately, these guys don't. That our side doesn't always run a tight social media campaign, and we've seen with the national election that's critical, absolutely critical.
We want to identify and endorse candidates.
Endorse candidates, okay, which means we have to continue to build our street cred, right? But now that the election's over, we got people like Heather Sprague that's going to bring the
Chuck.
fire, dude, and Chuck, these guys are going to throw, these people are going to throw everything they have into this,
Yep.
okay? Because the motor didn't turn off, the machine didn't turn off,
No.
man. Okay, no quarter. We need to keep pushing because I'm telling you, if we don't keep pushing, okay, it won't work. It won't work. And all politics starts at a local level, and our local politics suck. I don't know if you know, but now we're into ranked choice nightmare here in Maine. Neither candidate, Jared Golden or Austin Terrio, received 50% of the vote. So that triggers the socialist.
It's a very unusual circumstance of a ranked choice vote.
It's going to be a shit show. If people don't put in their second, third, fourth choices, did you know that somebody could just come along and fill that right in after you? Yeah. It's a nightmare. It's a terrible system. We got to get that repealed.
Yep.
And Richard has
He's reached out to the guy in Alaska.
Richard has reached out to the guy in Alaska. And we're going to figure out just exactly how they accomplished it there, and we're going to go on a campaign. Okay, we are going to lobby to have legislation introduced. Well, we want to be a political force, not just a news agency. We want to educate people, but we also got to push back on this nightmare, this continued wokeness. We're still hugely woke in this state. It's terrible. So, and you know what? I got a vision. And you know what? I had a vision 2 years ago. And this morning I started weeping as I played Netflix because there are episode numbers and shit on there. And it reminded me of just how long I've been doing this. And that here I am, I have a TV program and people listen to me, okay? Not only that, I have a network that people are listening to people that we have on the network, okay? This vision is really, really fleshing out, guys, the Truth Slinger Project. And I'm very, very grateful to all of you that participate in any way. And I'm talking about making videos for us, making memes,
Praying.
Praying, liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all that stuff. And then, also any contributions are always very helpful, and we put them to good use here.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you. And like I said, all sorts of contributions.
Yeah,
but if you can assist
it costs about
financially,
$20 a day.
It costs about $20 a day to keep
run.
us running, right? In gas.
And that's just for the electricity.
just the generator. Yeah. But anyway, so
That's
yeah,
so
I mean, if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, man, we run on coffee over here.
Yep.
We drink a lot of it, and so you can go over to the feed.
We're gonna get a merch store.
Yeah,
set
we're gonna
up
get merch going
shortly.
Very, very shortly. There's just so much to do and so little time it seems to always do it. And that's the other problem. It's like, look, I could be doing all this stuff, seriously. We could be pushing this network. We could be working really hard. Let me get something up here. And doing all this stuff, okay, if I didn't have to worry about how I'm going to keep the lights on. So that's just, this is the reality of it, okay? We live hand to mouth. For some reason, God has made it so that we live this way. And I don't know why, okay? And it's fine. I'm fine with the fact that God, that he gives us this day our daily bread, okay? Because there's been some really special moments about that. But if I'm not, having to worry about how to go, seriously figure out something just because then while I'm doing all that stuff and running around here and going and meeting some guy at McDonald's to give me $25 for something, I can be here creating content. I can be here building TNN. I could be here entertaining you guys, right? So, that's just I don't want to go too heavy-handed on that, but it really, this is and I love this that we are. I think the term I like, and maybe that's why I can't remember the other one, is that we are crowdsource. We are crowdsource news, is what we are here. Like when we were watching the election together, it was a perfect example of how that works. Man, we got people out there looking up stats. We got people,
it was great.
Real time
I heard
feeding
this, I heard
information back
that.
to us. Okay, and we're all more educated for it. Now, how cool is that, right? It's really organic, and it's turned into something that it's just amazing. It's just amazing, and it's so neat. So yeah, and I think it's a new concept, this crowdsourced media. Good morning, Truth There. It's good to have you in the house. The eye in the sky. TNN's eye in the sky.
TNN.
We'll get there, man. We'll get there. There's just so many things. I got this GoPro sitting here and all sorts of stuff. But patience, right? Patience. All in good time, right? All these things will happen, the ones that God wants them to happen.
Yeah.
And so it's just exciting, and I remind myself to always just be excited about the ride, right? The journey. And that's not just a stupid piece of advice there, man.
So
it's like,
So did you hear that Trump has picked his chief of staff?
I did from you this morning, but I don't know who the hell it is.
Well, it's a woman, and she's a woman that is was the head of his campaign, and she worked for Reagan. She's like really, really well respected lady, and apparently Kevin McCarthy wanted the job.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God! Kevin McCarthy! Holy crap! Get rid of all that shit out of the party, man. He's gone.
Yeah.
Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin McCarthy, yeah.
Irrelevant piece of crap.
Now we got to just like pray and get a message to Trump and say, don't fuck around with Mike Pompeo.
and I love it too, man. He puts a woman as chief of staff. That's fucking awesome.
The first woman in history, chief of staff.
Really?
Yep, first one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
really cool.
Nice. I'm telling
And
you,
he
man,
didn't
the
pick her
left,
because she's a woman.
the left don't have no monopoly on, see, but we put a qualified woman in there. Okay, that's the
Right.
difference.
Right.
Right? So, yeah, they're out there all bitching and moaning, and it's misogyny that kept her from being president. No, not really.
She's an idiot.
Not
Her
not really.
idiocracy.
Yeah, so, anyway, but I'm excited. Like I said, things are just blowing up. They're blowing up in my mind, and so I'm praying and saying, don't worry about it. Just put your head down, keep going. Don't get too lost in the weeds, and do the next right thing. That's the way we all have to do that, right? Do the next right thing. And the next right thing is continuing to be active. Excuse me.
Oh,
So
wow, look at
we're live, right? That's what we're doing here now. Just talking to you.
What?
And let's get this number over 26.6. I'm tired of seeing this.
We're
Like,
live.
come on. We're going to need 15 more people. Come on. Get us to 26.7. So, this is where you find all our cool stuff, right?
Hey,
Articles that we write from before, highlights. This is where you tip. This is where you can buy us a cup of coffee under the link
Is
tree.
it the weekend? It's not the weekend. Oh, it is almost the weekend. Yeah, it is.
What day is it?
It's Friday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Kevin McCarthy needs to just go the fuck away.
Yeah.
He needs to go the way of Paul Ryan, like just
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Just, but
What a nasty man.
Nasty man. No, not this time. Not this time. We are not letting,
Friday.
okay, the fox run the hen houses. The fox is running the hen houses this time. Right?
Uh-huh.
So, no. Okay, let's go to our bookmarks. Are you touching the microphone? Don't touch the microphone.
It's my head. It doesn't count.
That's what he said.
Oh.
Oh, I need a rim shot. Where's my rim shot?
What?
Where's my
Oh. It's a little early for that, don't you think?
I'm Beavis, okay? I'm butthead inside. You know that. All men are 14 inside. Don't let them lie to you, ladies. All men are 14 inside. They all fart and laugh, okay? That's the way we are. We're just made that way. So breaking, get this. New York City mayor. Now this is
outstanding.
This is I'm really curious to see what's going to go on
Gotham
here.
is gonna fall.
Yeah. Seriously. I mean, they are going to cut off the food vouchers for the migrants.
Oh, imagine that. How generous of them.
Oh my God. You know, that's just like troops activate. Okay, that's what it's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. This is Wonder Migrant Powers get pissed off. This is Cloward and Piven at work. And if you don't know who those people are, look them up.
Ooh.
But the whole idea is to overburden
Yeah.
the welfare state until at some point the welfare state can't support the people that are in it. And then the people that are in it rise up, get pissed off, and there goes the revolution. So, yeah, that's what, I don't know. But it just seems nefarious to me. Just saying. So, Scott Jennings, is he still...
He's a CNN. He's a Republican.
Is
person.
he still a burr in their saddle?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. I've grown to like him a lot.
Yep.
If you look at the arc of the Biden presidency, he was in really good shape until August of 2021. When Afghanistan happened,
Yep.
he went under 40, she went under 40, and they really lived there until the end of the
Why?
He's still there.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Because he ran and told us that the adults were back in charge, and that was the opposite.
Yeah, they
of
were,
that.
because
and
Donald
you know,
Trump was
and
a
you-
child.
And you know what else?
Oh,
And you know what else?
He's a
the fact
right.
that they wouldn't give these 13 service members
Who's the child
Look
in
at
this
this
scenario? Yeah, first of all, he looks like he's got a butt plug in.
families, the time of
Bullshit,
day.
dude.
Time of day. They
I'm
would
sorry.
Not. They
I'm
would
sorry,
not.
but
And it
Donald
was wrong.
Trump hates veterans. He called them suckers and losers.
Oh my God.
What a.
This has
Look
been
at the two of them. Look at the person
debunked. Good
who
morning,
looks
Identity.
angry and evil.
Well, yeah, look at this guy over
And
here.
look how calm.
chill, right?
Yep.
Because we are in
Hi,
a position
IW.
of power and strength now. Okay?
Yep.
We're right.
Hi.
And you know what? The majority of the American people, okay, well then you're calling all of us stupid.
Oh my God.
Everybody that voted him in this giant. So majority now of the country, since we did win the popular vote, remember, biatches?
Ooh,
Okay, it's a call to mandate, you know?
not a woman date.
Look, I'll tell you something right now. I did a thing yesterday, a little, maybe I'll find it in the feed. You go down and scroll through the feed where I did my little video of the press conference with Kareem Jean-Pierre. I want to play that. Bookmark it for me. Yeah, this guy, and talk about a childish. Okay, he comes off right now like a 2-year-old. Okay, with no credibility whatsoever. Sling lies like that. You just have no credibility. And you know, I talked to David, a friend of mine this morning, and he said that he gets a lot of his news from the Young Turks. And I went, oh, okay. I was wondering where he was consuming his media. And, you know, I'm like, Anna Kasparian, okay. I like it. And I like the concept of the show somewhat, So I'd like to do a show like that to try and split something down the middle, like a point, counterpoint, that sort of stuff. We don't have that programming. I'd like to do something like that. Okay, but this hysteria, this bullshit, okay, this is not what I want to do.
No,
okay, this is I don't want to engage with
stupid.
anybody that acts like this. Because you're an asshole.
He's just angry. He's just angry.
You're just an angry, childish, sore loser
you're talking
right now.
about
and a liar.
He did. He absolutely, despite,
Look,
he has his whole life. He has his entire life.
I know you're super emotional. I just,
Of course I am. I'm terrified.
I'm telling you, the political reality is that when they made that decision,
Terrified.
It doesn't matter,
When
but
they-
you don't admit
when
to
they
me
made
that
that
Donald Trump
decision-
hates veterans. You don't admit it. You deny a man, Chief John Kelly, a Marine.
This guy is a cuck. Okay, that's all there is to it. Let's just call a spade a spade. Okay, this guy on the right, beta. Fucking hysterical. I mean, right?
Yep.
This is woman energy here, guys. Hey, nothing against you, Denise. I'm sorry.
What about me?
IW, you, all right, ladies? Right? But it's not good when a man is hysterical. Okay? I expect a woman to be hysterical. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. But that was really cool, though.
No.
Yeah, it was.
It scared the shit out of me. These headphones are like really loud. It like shot through my chest, like the alien coming through the chest.
That
like,
was an unexpected. That was supposed to be a rim shot, but whatever. So I'll get
whatever.
that. I get that queued up there. So yeah, it just doesn't look good on a man. It doesn't look good. It's hysterical, right?
Deny. You say he lied.
You're still campaigning.
You say
It's
he
over,
lied.
brother. You're still
It's not
campaigning.
over. It'll never be over.
I want to hear what
It'll
Coleman
never
is
be
gonna
over.
say.
You
Oh,
wish.
it'll never be
The
over.
political
See?
reality is when they made that decision and
No,
everyone
it
realized.
should be over. But you guys are going to
over.
be like, no, we're going to go to Plan B.
all right, then we're gonna jail your ass.
We're going to like unleash the Peter Strux on the world. These people. That's why they're just like evil.
Oh my gosh, these aren't the competent adults that we were
Oh, yeah,
promised.
Donald Trump is.
And then,
Right.
and then when you pile on top of it the decisions that made inflation worse, it was a compounding interest of political crap over time that they could never get out of. And that's how she lost the race.
There was a bipartisan consensus to get out of Afghanistan. That wasn't the point. It was
Yeah,
the way
it was
it was
Trump's
done.
decision to get
no,
out of
hold on. It was
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
the
I think
implementation.
that's what
It was
it's
the
saying.
fact that they took out our soldiers
That's right,
first instead of last, which is you would think would be common sense. And again, it's like you said, we thought the adults were in the room. That's why people voted for Biden. A
Yes.
return to normalcy, a return to competence.
that
He's a
didn't happen.
lifelong public servant. We thought we're going to get normal, we're going to get
We did.
competent. And that's
We did.
what, that's what
We
it's
did.
about.
We did.
No,
And
we didn't.
And the veterans community.
Afghanistan doesn't signal that.
The
Afghanistan.
wars in Afghanistan, the war in Iraq, the Republican policies that led to those wars, the idea that Joe Biden made the final difficult decision in his administration and his
As
military.
if Republicans are the only war hawks. As if the military-industrial complex doesn't line any of the Democrats' pockets, right? Sure. Your side is pure as the driven frickin' snow, isn't it?
Leaders. I mean, you guys live on the tippy top of bullshit mountain. If you actually think that so many people think that the pullout of Afghanistan was the pivot point, are you kidding
There are
me?
people
I mean, I could read a
falling
chart.
off the plane.
Off the plane, and
Are you
then
kidding
then
me?
the approval rating dropped like a rock the next day.
Like it should have.
Now, I'm not an expert in coincidence versus correlation, but I'm going to call that one correlation. It was horrible. The whole thing was a clusterfuck, and he was looking at his watch when the dignified transfer of remains came back. There were the Gold Star families, they've still not talked to them. The Gold Star families, some of them turned their back on Joe Biden. Okay? So, I don't know. What's your vote out there? Disingenuous or stupid? Which one, guys? Disingenuous or stupid? You be the judge.
And I can read a poll. I guess you can't. But the reality is when he made that
Your
decision.
petty insults
When he made
are
that
so weak, dude. You have no idea. Like, I don't.
Who's the one with the petty insults? See, projection.
even understand if you hear yourself talking.
Look,
you can laugh all you want, but like I can't read a chart. Like it's
just a second.
It's so hacky. It's so uninteresting.
Look, the reason
and
that we brought this up is because
that
was from a Democratic.
God. The word I would use, insufferable. Insufferable prick. There we go. That works. Wait a minute. We got to throw a little dog poopy on his shoes. Hang on. Throw dog shit on that guy's shoes. All right.
Oh.
Let's listen to Tom Holman.
Yeah.
I got another message. Another message to the criminal cartels in Mexico. You smuggled enough fentanyl across this country to kill 148,000 young Americans. You have killed more Americans than every terrorist organization in the world combined. And that's when President Trump gets back in office. He's going to designate you a terrorist organization, and he's going to wipe you off the face of the earth. You're done. You're done. I got another message.
Love that energy, man. Give that another lion roar. I like that. All right, so, okay, let's listen to a little bit of this. It's 7 minutes and 39 seconds long. So she queued it up, and we just happened to talk about effeminate men. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? The Lord has his hand on this show, boys and girls. I'm telling you. The way this stuff knits together every morning with all of us together here truly is magical sometimes. I mean, I just made a point talking about effeminate men. So let's listen for a bit. It's still early. It's 8:30. 7 minutes isn't a long time, but let's see how far we get into it and see if we get bored or move on. But if you're not following Pastor Mark, you should be, at Pastor Mark. And this is the point where if you're not following Waz, you should be at According to Waz. I don't know where he's at this morning. He's sleeping in. We've only got 65 people in the house. I don't care.
Oh, boy.
We're having a good time.
We need
having
Waz.
a good time.
Having
I'm
a
a
good
superstar.
time. Dun, 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 dun,
All right.
dun,
So what happens then is, as it's a bit overwhelming and a bit
Stop. Now. Overplayed your hand there.
So what happens then is, as it's a bit overwhelming and a bit disorienting, a couple of things make it worse. There is a complete lack of leadership at every level of our society. There is a complete lack of leadership. Politically, we are lacking leadership. Economically, we are lacking leadership. All the way down to local governments and businesses and schools and churches. How many of you guys are business owners or leaders? And just finding people that can lead at your company is proving to be very, very difficult. There is a tremendous lack of leadership. If you're a young man here, let me just put some encouragement on you. If you will learn to lead, you will be rare in your generation. You will make yourself invaluable to others. You will find a way to have a career path that goes up and not down. If you're a young man, I would tell you this, and this is just a prompting in the spirit. If you're a young man, stop making excuses for why you're not leading and start making plans to be a leader.
Grow a set.
Your whole generation has been trained.
Grow a pair, boys and girls.
The entire generation of young men has been trained that we reward victimhood, not victory. So everyone's talking about their trauma and their abuse and their triggers and their hardship and their anxiety and their struggles and their lack and their want and their need, rather than saying, and here's my damn plan. Because I don't want to be a victim, I want to be a victor. I don't want to make excuses, I want to make plans. I don't want yesterday to be every day, I want tomorrow to be a better day. That's the heart of a leader. Okay, that's the heart of a leader. And for all of us men, we need to know that this lack of leadership should not discourage us. It should encourage us, because there is a tremendous need for us. Your family needs a leader. Your wife needs a leader. Your kids need a leader. Your community
It's
needs a leader.
like
Your business
hot tea.
needs a leader. Our church needs a
wondering.
leader. Our community needs a leader. And guess what? If the other men who don't know God won't raise their hand for the job, then if God's men raise our hand, we are the men who will get the job of leading at every level of society. Amen? That's why we're here.
Amen.
Here's why men choose not to lead. I'll give you a few simple answers. Number one, leadership, tell me if this is true or false, leadership requires more responsibility.
Yep.
More responsibility. This is why a lot of men jettison responsibility and leadership. Like, I just don't want more pressure. I don't want more expectations. I don't want more people depending on me. I don't want more deadlines. I don't want more problems to solve. But let me tell you this. You're a man. That's why you exist. And if you don't take on more responsibility, you will take on more sin and folly.
Yes. And I'll tell you right now, okay, look at our culture and our and we are encouraging, it started with metrosexuality, okay, men carrying purses and shit, man bags, okay? This whole thing, okay, it's wrong. It's flipped upside down on its head. And the hysteria that I think we're going to see some of, okay, people are losing it, is because daddy's home, right? And this, yeah, every man has to grow a set of stones someplace in life, sometime in life. I've got a meme of that.
Yeah.
Right? That was from Tulsa King. Oh, man, I can't wait till that show comes back on. Sly. But anyway, yeah, it's like we intend to lead here. And sometimes, it's scary, but it's what I was built to do, right? Is push to the next level, and organize. And I've been doing this my whole life, right? And it's important to do that. And we have been suffering through most of what we've gone through in the last 3.5 years. Well, more than that, last 10 years, right? Is this fall of men and men not taking their roles. And they were ashamed to do it. It's not all of their fault. Culture shamed them in.
Yep.
But see, when we understand that God created man and he created woman, it's like, no, dude, you're a man. So you got to be a man, okay? Just be a man. And so many don't, and they go the alternate route. And so, yes, we're thin and few and far in between.
Number two, another reason why many men don't assume leadership, they're afraid of risk. And there's an entire group of men who are paralyzed by fear of failure. They're like, I would risk, I would lead, I would try, I would take initiative, but what if I fail? Let me tell you, you're gonna.
Yep.
And that's what leaders do. They fail, and then they work the problem, and then they fail, and then they work the problem, and then they fail, and then they work the problem, and then they fix the problem, and then they're the leader. Every man fails. Every man is going to fail. The greatest failure, men, is not failing, but it's failing to try. And it's failing to lead. I'll just tell you this. Every man who's ever led, and there are men in the room that are far greater leaders than me. There are military and political and business leaders in the room that far exceed my level of giftedness. But I will tell you, every man who is winning, he has lost a lot. Every man who is succeeding has failed a lot. Every man who has achieved something has failed to achieve it many times before achieving it. In addition, reason number three, I believe that many men avoid responsibility and leadership is because, and I'll deal with this next week, it brings a lot more anxiety. If you have a wife and she's not gonna work and she's expecting you to generate all the income, that's more anxiety. Uh-oh, or praise the Lord, she got pregnant, right? Now those kids are expecting you to lead, provide, protect, generate revenue. More pressure, more anxiety. You go to work and your boss says, well, if you'd like to go up, you need to take on more responsibility. Okay, that's more anxiety. And what happens in life, many men want to find the path of least resistance, not the path of greatest achievement. And what those men determine is, I'm not going to lead because that causes more responsibility. More responsibility causes more anxiety, and I would rather live a peaceable life than a productive life. And let me just say this. We have plenty of guys who are vaping, watching porn, eating DoorDash, and voting for Democrats. We have that is a completely full category.
He's right.
And don't think that those are not unrelated. Okay? What I just gave you was cause and effect, by the way. Okay? And what a lot of men are asking is, how can I have a life that doesn't cause anxiety? How can I have a life that's not hard? How can I have a life that doesn't overwhelm me? The answer is, you'll need to die.
That's right.
The only men that do not feel anxiety are dead men. Amen? Number 4, with my encouraging, uplifting, positive, and safe for the whole family word. True or false, how many of you would consider yourself somewhere in your sphere of your sphere of influence to be a leader? Okay. So you guys answer me this question, true or false. If you lead, you get more criticism. Oh. If you lead, you get more rejection. So to be a man who really leads, you need to understand that he approves you even when they don't. And you need to stop listening to them so you can start listening to him. If he says, well done, good and faithful servant, who gives a damn what they say?
That's right, buddy.
Thanks for joining me. My name is Pastor Mark. I've been teaching the Bible for more than 3 decades.
Yeah, you need to check him out. What do you think of that message, right?
Like 25 years ago, 20 years
so
ago.
much wisdom he always brings.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Sunshine.
Oh.
Sunshine. Wait, see, you gotta look outside. It's sunny.
It's
very
sunny.
bright.
Where's Thor? I don't see Thor.
I don't either. What's that white thing in there?
I don't know.
It might be a reflection. Anyway, the chat's more interesting at the moment. It's not snowing.
Yep. Amen.
Yeah, I think that I agree, right? I think it's a timely message, and this is the other thing that I'm feeling called to do is that is to be in a position to mentor younger men, and I've been doing that. I've got a couple of people that I'm talking to, and I think that this message is so important and timely right now, and our country needs the generation coming up to save it, right? So what do we got here? People not being men, right?
This is no, wait. This is Netherlands.
Oh, this is the Netherlands.
They're chasing Jews and hunting down Jews. Israel sending planes over to
save them, to rescue the Jews that are being chased around. They're lynching Jews, guys, in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it the illegal immigrants or is it the actual Neanderthal
It's
people?
probably the moose lambs. Neanderthal are generally the people in the Netherlands are pretty chill, I think.
I got you to say Neanderthal.
Neanderthal. The Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the part of the show where I say, it's not that I don't like black people, I just like civilized behavior, that's all. Civilization, right? Prefer civilization rather than third world. So yeah, it's terrible. Boo. All right, here we go. This is good. You're going to enjoy this. Warning, if you're sensitive, if you have sensitive ears, you may want to just be careful.
Careful.
Be careful with the volume here. Let's go.
If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, this is your villain origin story. If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in...
Oh, absolutely. That definitely qualifies for one of True Slinger haha moments. Remember that again. Come on.
Humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, this is your villain origin story. If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
Villain origin story.
It's pretty tolerable, actually. I could almost listen to that in the context of the music, right? Yeah. It kind of makes it better.
Okay.
Sort of takes some of the sting out of it.
All right, hit refresh and start over.
Oh, fine.
There's a couple new ones I want him, and then
fresh ones.
Fresh ones.
You got a fresh one for us? All right. So this is Auburn University, right? The kids are all right.
The same universities.
Nice.
Look at them.
That I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly.
These kids just needed something to believe in.
Yep. And not woke leftist nonsense, man.
Yeah, they're not.
It's morning in America. Oh, the energy. I'm riding this wave, buddy. It's going to be a great 4 years. Yeah, this generation coming up, they say, is one of the most conservative generations. Right? And finally, our side is making noise.
Yeah.
Woot, woot. All right, so, oh, God. Why do we have to listen to this cockblocker this morning? What has brought him back out of from under a rock? This sleazebag, this guy.
He looks like he's quite a bit.
He looks rough, dude.
And he's kind of got like he might have a little tremor or something.
He's got a drinking problem, I think. I mean, I don't know that except for that night when he spotted off his mouth and said something, was it off the record? And started talking about cock blocking. I think that was the shortest career as press secretary like ever. Wasn't it press secretary he was supposed to be?
Yep.
What a waste.
Yep.
Hang on. Here we go. Get the twisted up. All right.
Coarseness to some of the rhetoric. there was some threatening suggestions to people related to being political adversaries and so on and so forth. And I hope we can put that rhetoric aside and we can move forward and think about what we're going to do as a country to unify the country and make the people in the country, particularly the lower and middle income people in the country, more prosperous.
The rhetoric got heated everywhere. You got pretty heated, Anthony, at times.
Look, Joe, how did I get heated? What did I say, Joe?
About Trump?
Yeah, what did I say? I said I repeated what he was saying. And I said this is wrong.
Anthony,
Come on, Joe.
you have had an utter disdain for Trump. You'll always be welcome at the table of legacy media and have people nodding as you trash Trump. That's always going to happen. But aren't you the slightest bit embarrassed or at least humbled about how wrong you were about the feeling of most Americans, let me finish, and for enthusiastically supporting a candidate who a majority of people thought had no business being anywhere near the Oval Office, and you're a Republican, and you saw all the different policies that she was talking about are anathema to what you thought your whole life, and yet you went along with it. Do you ever eat any crow, or not even a little crow
Joe,
wing,
really
like a little capon? Or you just,
Joe.
I mean, Michael Avenatti could still be on TV trashing Trump. You'll always find a place on TV. If he wasn't in prison, he'd still be on CNN running for president with Brian Stelter. Just give me a little bit, Anthony, about how wrong you were.
Joe, first of all, I immediately put out a congratulatory tweet. They won, we lost. In the immortal words of Barry Diller when he lost a Paramount deal. Next, Joe, what would you like me to do? Do you want me to get on bended knee before you?
No, I thought you were going to start that it's going to...
That's not even what America is about, Joe. We have a violent disagreement.
What about the repudiation? Okay, that's the question here. What about the repudiation?
What about saying you were wrong?
Or saying I was wrong, maybe. I was
about lots of things related to Trump's personality.
All right.
You like Trump. I was up close to Trump.
Do we have the chat up? All right. So what would you guess is the number of percent of Native Americans who voted for Trump?
Native Americans?
Yep.
100.
100%?
No, I'm high, right?
Yeah.
90%.
No, 64. Never mind. Go back. Whoa.
Whoa! What the hell is going on here?
I don't know, man. A cat.
All right. So.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Let's just move on. Scaramucci's a douchey.
Yeah,
hey, that's good. It rhymes.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Uncle Scotty.
Those big, rusty, jagged holes in the hull of the great ship have been patched. Her sails have been stitched and repaired. And finally, the SS America shall set sail once again to the high seven seas to let the world know who the fuck is still boss. So raise a toast, cut the lines, let's go sailing.
Woo!
How's that look? Somewhere beyond the sea, shakes there waiting for me.
Oh, thank God.
He's so cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's great,
Mr.
man.
New York.
He's great. So, okay, I made this video yesterday, and so now you can enjoy it. You can enjoy it all together, like live. This is this was pretty shocking, and I'd ask you to leave a comment about this too, right? Once you get done listening to this.
President-elect Trump has heard from a number of world leaders since the election: Xi, Macron, Zelensky, Netanyahu. What is the level of concern that Trump may try to conduct foreign policy in this transition period and get in the way of some of the president's foreign policy programs?
I mean, look, it's not unusual, right, for a president-elect to hear for world leaders, especially after an election win. I don't have anything beyond that. I'm not going to speculate beyond that, and so I'm just gonna leave it there.
little commercial at the end there for us. So yeah, what do you think of that? That's different, right? So different. It's like right now. I mean, this is what the way they do this in the press briefings that we always watch, right? Reporter tees up the softball question with a pretextual question, so that she can say, "I'm so glad that you asked me that."
Right.
Okay. And so I was expecting, we're going to get, what is it? Not the Hatch Act, it's
Logan.
not the Logan Act. I get the Baker Act mixed up and with the Logan
Baker.
Act and whatever. But what is it? The Baker? No.
No, it's the Logan Act.
The Logan Act, where you're not supposed to conduct foreign business, right? Well, this is what they got General Flynn on the first time, right? The FBI went in there. They're like going like, no, we're done. We're done. She wouldn't even go there. She wouldn't go anywhere near it. All right, so, okay, just, if you've had breakfast this morning, just be careful.
What?
Yeah, try to hold this down. Okay?
Oh, God.
All right, this person, I don't know what's wrong with this person. Probably demonically possessed, but let's just see.
Let me be very, very clear when I say this. If you are an alternative person, punk, goth, however you classify yourself, in the alternative community, and you support Trump, no, you're fucking not. No, you're not. I have never been the type of person that's like, well, if you don't listen to this music, you're not goth, you're not punk. I'm not that type of person. But if you don't have the same fucking values, the same fucking common sense when it comes to human rights, you're not alternative. Let me be very, very clear when I say this. If you are...
I'm really glad I'm not alternative, guys. Because if this is alternative, yeah, I don't want no part of that shit. No, I'm going to throw dog shit on that. So, yeah, okay, so we saw Eric Adams. We saw this. All right, so now what?
Keep going.
Keep going? I got to go past all this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fine. Where were we?
Right around there.
Oh, okay. Ooh, what's this? Okay, Ken Paxton from Texas, Idaho, AG Raul Labrador, along with a coalition of 14 states and America First Legal, won a lawsuit stopping the Biden-Harris administration's illegal attempt to do what? Grant mass amnesty to hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens.
Yep.
This is like this can't get solved fast enough, guys. Oh, so lost, Rabid Cat. Totally. Just, they but again, I have to say it, it's because if you do not understand that you are created in the image of God from the beginning, then you have no identity, which means that you are a blob. Okay? And that blob you have to fill that void. And so you tattoo your whole damn face, you pierce your body, you modify your body, you do all this shit, okay, trying to establish an identity. God already gave you one, dummy. And all your problems in life are caused by the fact that you don't understand that fact. So there's your Christian moment for the morning. Right? Do a little preaching at you. Now this is Spain again, guys.
Yeah.
You want to talk about you wonder whether somebody's manipulating the weather. I mean, Spain must have really pissed off somebody or God or something. I don't know, man, over there. But check this out. The cars being tossed around like toys. Look at that.
Crazy.
And look, do you hear the power of it? It's ridiculous. That's a lot of water, man. So 100,000 cars have been lost in Spain.
Oh my God.
100,000 people are going to be carless right now.
Hopefully they're not more than.
Oh, they probably don't
carless.
have flood insurance. You probably
Hopefully
car insurance doesn't cover floods.
Hopefully they lived.
Hopefully they lived, right? All right, so Boy dies after 911 dispatcher says deal with it yourself. What?
Oh, yeah. You got to play this.
Another warning, this is a tough piece of tape to listen to. It's a 17-year-old boy who passed away following a 911 call for help. The dispatcher hung up on the caller. The boy had been wounded during a drive-by shooting. As he lay there in distress, dying. A frantic woman who apparently knew the teen calls 911, tries to communicate to the dispatcher what's going on, what help she needs. She's obviously distressed, excited. Who wouldn't be? Listen to this.
I'm keeping him alive.
Okay, is he not breathing?
Barely. Hey, one of us. One of us. There you go, Dan. One of us. Yes. There you go, Dan. Good job. Just stay with me, okay? Okay? There you go. Good job, Dan.
Is he breathing?
He's barely breathing. How many times did the tell you?
Okay, you know what, ma'am? You could deal with yourself. I'm not going to deal with this, okay?
No, I can't.
Oh, what?
Did she use
What?
the F word?
What? Okay.
That's a millennial. That's not a Gen Xer.
You're a 911 operator. You don't go, you know, you're just rude.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I don't have to deal with this kind of behavior from you. I hope that person is fired and humiliated.
Yep.
Unbelievable. That's terrible. Yeah, you're fired. You're fired. I mean, at this point, it's like we're living in this thing. It's like, what do you think, Joe?
Come on, man.
See, even Joe says.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. So Trump's opponents attempted to bankrupt him for non-fraud, imprison him for life for non-crimes, take him off the ballot, take off his head. So, and now they want unity. Yeah, no baby. No more. Uh-oh, what happened?
What?
Oh, it popped up
Oh, it's
over here.
there.
I hate that. Okay.
I do too. It's weird.
Trump's opponents attempted to bankrupt him for non-fraud. Yep, I'm going to take off his... Fuck them. Let's unify them in prison. Oh! I would have to say that's good. That's good. I approve of that idea.
Oh, and since she's restarted it. Never mind.
I didn't restart it.
Okay.
I mean, I went back. I used the back button.
Okay,
it's a
good.
it's a thing.
That's good.
All right, so let's listen to this.
This broke.
Yeah, baby. We got our country back. To all the celebrities in Hollywood, to all the people that didn't want to hire me, to all you out there that call me names from the first time and the second time you ran, and now we won 3 times. You stole an election. You know who you are. All the celebrities in Hollywood talking a big game. Where are you now? You pedophiles, you people there, you know who you are.
Wow.
Satanic, evil people.
Yep.
Now I'm smiling. The whole world, the country's smiling. God is on our side. You are dirty people and don't care about our country. But we do, and our president is putting it back together with an amazing team. So God is good. Jesus is alive right now in our blood, in our country. And to everybody in Hollywood and everybody, all these celebrities talk a big game. You know who you are. Going online and saying, you're going to do this and that. We're waiting for you. Go over there, jump off a cliff, like you said. Set yourself on fire, like you said.
Yeah.
Go to Europe and move.
Yeah.
Keep your word now, okay?
Yep.
We're going to hold you to it. Because we're not going to support any movies you make. We're not going to support anything you do. Support my movie. Support what I do. Because I stand for God, our country, our flag, our president, and the real stuff. And I don't support pedophiles in any way, shape, or form. And I'm proud of that. And you know what? I'm a male. See that? Now, take it to the bank. The beginning is about to happen right now. Our country is back on track. God bless. Let's go.
Okay, now, that being said, okay, Jeff Haynes pointed out again that an effeminate man killed that boy. We were just talking. It seems to be a thread today, right? And look at this guy over here. Fuck you, pedophiles. I mean, look.
What?
But the 911 thing.
Yeah.
He was an effeminate man.
Yeah.
Right? He got emotional.
Yep. He got his feelings hurt.
He got his feelings hurt. And a boy is dead because of it. So, man, it's wild how these things are just weaving together the theme here. So, are you earning through creator revenue sharing on X? Barely. I think what we paid for, 2 days worth of gas was looking pretty good in the beginning.
Not really.
Not even? It's bad. It's the traffic. We're being shadow banned, I think.
Yeah, I got to work on it.
We got 119 people watching. Wow, we made it over 100.
Hey.
Tepid golf clap for that one, guys. I'm sorry. I prefer the 2K kind of shows, but that's all right. I'll tap dance just as much for you.
Hit the grind. We're winning. 4 more years.
Young guy.
Yeah, see? Budding men. Look at that. That's nuts, man. Look at that.
It's like loud.
It's great, great. Love the energy, guys. So we having chat problems?
Are we?
I don't know. Truth said some of Jeff's messages are not showing.
Oh, God.
So, Democrats rage at George Clooney for pushing Biden out of the...
Smarty pants.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? So, you deserve it. You get what you get what you deserve, man. There's karma for all these people, right? All right, let's listen to one of our favorite gay conservatives, Ant.
Come on, sit down. Sit down on the ground here. I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down here. You want a juice box? I want a juice here.
Oh, this is.
I love him.
Okay. No? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Here. You want a little toy? Here, I got toys.
Hey, it's me.
Oh. You guys need to calm down. Stop shaving your fucking heads. Stop it.
Stop shaving your fucking head.
Just stop it. Nobody's taking anything away from you. Nothing's going to happen to you. You're not going in some... I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If you keep acting like this, Paddy Wagon's going to show up. Do you know what a Paddy Wagon... Google it. I know y'all love Google. Google it. Paddy Wagon's going to show up. They're going to take you away. Your hands are going to be strapped from the front to the back. They're going to put you in a room. The room's got pillows, but they're not comfortable. It's padded on the walls. It's all over the walls. They got pillows, so you don't hurt yourself. Stop this. Calm down. Maybe take a break from everything for a minute. I know you guys have like these weird circles going on right now. Just calm down.
Oh my God, he's funny.
He's so funny.
Very, very, very funny. But that's, oh, speaking of, what is this?
Oh, dear.
Well, I hate to say it, but the left was right. Trump just made his first appointment to his staff, and it was a female, and the job title that he gave her was head chef. And he followed this announcement by, well, since I'm mandating women to be in the kitchen, it's the perfect job for her. I can't believe we didn't see it coming. Just kidding. Donald Trump picked Susie Wiles to be chief of staff. She is the first woman to hold this title ever.
Yay.
Now, I don't know much about her, but I do know that this is a big W. And a slap in the face to the left. You know, because he hates women and all, and he doesn't want them working. He wants them enslaved in the house. Weird pick. Besides that, I don't know if it's just me, but I am getting an overwhelming sensation that this presidency is going to be so much better. Like, we knew 2016 to 2020 was good, but now we have a whole fucking gaggle of people with us. Bobby Kennedy, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, Tulsi Gabbard, like...
Free rate
This is the
radicals.
fucking dream team right now. This might be better than we expect. I'm not fucking ready. Also, the uncle that keeps making me cry. Side note, he's always been like a tough cookie to crack. And the fact that he's being so emotional with me right now, I can't help but share it. This is what he texted me tonight. Hey, Melissa, I'm feeling overwhelming joy. It's crazy. I feel like everything's going to be okay now. I will never tell him that he's been making me cry for 3 fucking days straight.
That is so great, man. And you know what? I feel exactly the same way, right?
Well, I hate to say it, but the left was...
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I mean, there's still the same challenges, right? And it's still a struggle on a daily basis and stuff like that. But my attitude is completely different about it. My attitude is like, details.
Right.
Just small problems. Okay,
Yep.
I got bigger fish to fry. You know, and I'm telling you, I've produced this show feeling purposeless. Okay, you know, previous shows, I pushed this thing when it wasn't pulling. I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And now, man, it's really awesome. Now it's like I feel like sky's the limit, right? So yeah, very exciting time to be alive, right? So we got a picture at the Peephole at Mar-a-Lago last night.
Showed up at Trump's place. You like that?
I did. I like that. All right. So what's this? Ashley St. Clair, Executive Director of Progress Libs, Maya Luna, posts image depicting assassination of Elon Musk amid Donald Trump victory. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, arrest her now.
Yeah. Oh, these people, they got no idea. Okay, you just keep on. You keep on, you will wind up in prison. You will. Just keep being psychotic.
Oh, this is good. Liberty University. Oh.
All right, so let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Is this more joy?
More joy.
More joy, guys.
Liberty University.
Liberty University. Let's watch the joy and enjoy the joy together, shall we? So awesome, man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Cry.
So, all right. So what's this? Okay. Let's look at an alternative viewpoint, perhaps.
I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this, but something just isn't right. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. I was just talking to my wife about this last night. Things are just too calm right now.
Yeah.
Now, we shouldn't have fear, worry, or anxiety because we know that God's in control. But it's just way too quiet.
Everyone's talking about God.
I just have this
So
feeling
awesome.
that something ain't right.
Well,
That something is coming that we're not prepared for. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because it's way too quiet. This feeling is just way too strong for this just to be a coincidence. It is way too quiet. Keep your head on that swivel. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure your eyes are open, your ears are open, and you're aware of what's going around.
Lord.
Pray for that discernment. Because it's way too quiet. I pray for the safety of our children in schools,
Not aimed down far enough.
I pray for the safety of all those at work, and I pray for the safety of all those at home, because it feels like something's coming.
Yeah,
kinda
he's
creepy.
a little creepy. He's
creepy.
a little creepy. But I understand kind of the point. I that's why I made note of that response from KJP in the press conference. I'm like, whoa. I mean, she never passes on a softball opportunity
Right.
to disparage the other side, going, oh, that's a problem. It could potentially be a problem. They better watch themselves. They're like, no thanks. That's weird.
They're afraid.
Obama's fled the country.
Yep.
Yeah, so, he can't be president, right? We all know that. We've talked about that before. So we're all excited and happy, but I mean, there's still, 70 days to go?
Yeah.
Still 70 days to go. We don't know what can happen.
Need a new countdown.
So, yeah, we do need a new countdown. So
we skip that. That's just
Gunther Engelman,
trying to get him.
he's shut
notoriety.
down. So, well, you know what? Who was the Trump attorney that said, told Letitia James she better be careful because he's going to put her fat ass in jail?
Mike Davis.
Yeah, baby.
I like him.
Yeah, baby. I like it again, man.
Freedom. We got freedom back.
Yeah. Loving it. And not their kind of freedom.
Was that not what was targeted? Is that what's not in Danbury Prison, where I've got the guys that are praying in front of the doing the rosaries in front of the abortion centers? They're in prison now. Is that what not most of the J6 guys, the people walked in the thing? You relentlessly give them the largest investigation in the history of the FBI. And Merrick Garland, they step in front of the microphones, him and Graves. This is the largest investigation in the history. Well, hey, baby. You're going to have a large investigation. It's going to be on you and what you've done to this country. Every email, every text message, every meeting. And guess what? We're going to do the same thing you do that got those guys in Danbury on these conspiracy charges for drugs. We're going to go flip people, get rats. There's going to be plenty of rats over in DOJ and the FBI. Lots of rats that are guilty of crimes are going to flip on you, Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland, Mike Davis said it, bro, you better be lawyering up.
He's got a hit
I don't care.
list.
Jack Smith, you can run out of the building tomorrow, buck naked, and say, hey, I'm out. I'm out. What you did to Trump and what you try to do to Trump, understand this, folks. If we had lost on Tuesday, Donald Trump was going to spend the rest of his adult life that was not in a courtroom in a federal prison. Nancy Pelosi and these had every opportunity to put him, and that's what they were going to do.
Yep.
They're going to put a superseding indictment, and they were going to put Trump in prison for 10 or 20 years to die in prison. To die in prison. That's the stakes. To die in prison.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Didn't quite work out, did it, folks?
No.
Didn't quite work out.
Nope.
So, Rachel Maddow, let's talk about democracy. We're heading to 74 million votes. I remember that number from somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's the number we got in 2020 when you stole it.
Yep.
When you stole it.
Yep.
Where are all your supporters? Where are these ghost voters? Where are your 81 million?
Yep.
Can't you lose that much in a couple of years? People still hate Trump. You've been brewing up the hate. Where are they? Where are the numbers? Where's the
That's
math?
right. Where
is
are
it?
they?
Show me, Rachel. You guys, Morning Joe. You had Ratner on. Ratner's,
I'll tell you something. It was because we did things different. And we said, oh, yeah, we got our eye on you motherfuckers. And they went, we can't. It's too hot. It's too radioactive to cheat. And in doing so, we completely vindicated and uncovered that 2020 was stolen too.
Yep.
Completely. That's right. They fabricated those votes. They were never, ever there.
Doing about the economy and because they're trying to spike the cannon before we get in there. They got Ratner up there. You guys are all good on data. Where are your votes? Where are they?
Yep. And it was pointed out, Truth Air pointed out, and I think we talked about it on yesterday's show, that all the states that Harris won were states where ID is not required to vote. That's the only one she won. Every place else where ID was required, red. I mean, coincidence or correlation? You be the judge.
Yeah.
Trump's got 74. He crushed you. We like democracy. We like 50% plus one vote, winner take all. I like it. It's a game I like. It's match play. Let's do match play. We got that. Could do stroke play too. We got that too. We'll beat you either way. But don't sit there and just give me the oh. And she lays it out. Remember, she made me not the total brains of the operation. Natalie and Mike Benz and Darren Beatty and Raheem Kassam, they walk you through the color revolution. You got Victoria Nuland and you got Kagan, you got Norm Eisen. We've outed all you people. And if you think we're going to sit and we had nothing in January and February and March and April of 2021, we literally had nothing. And for half the time, you had this city up armored with the Humvees and the troops and the barbed wire. Jack Posobiec took him 30 minutes to walk from the One America studio, which is like 3 minutes, or it'll take him 30 minutes to get here. If you think we beat you with that, you think we're now just going to sit here and let you run the color revolution scam again? No. I would also tell you folks to lawyer up.
Yahoo! Lawyer up, baby.
Thank God for Bannon.
Yes. And like we were just talking about over here, right? There are no conspiracies, but there are no coincidences. There are no conspiracies, but there are no coincidences. Yeah, right? Exactly. All right, so let's see this.
Military's happy.
More joy?
More joy.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
I like it. Like I said, man, every day, man, I'm going to feed that. I'm going to put that in my pipe and smoke it. Yep. Enjoy the aroma.
Keep going!
Watch your fucking mouth, nigga! You recorded! Yeah, you are!
Yeah, you are!
Behind me like that!
What is this, Seattle?
Go! You're being recorded! Hey! You got the pedestrians for you too, nigga!
Look at that!
Portland.
You're being recorded like that!
Go! I'm not walking! Go! That's gonna be a long night!
Autobots, roll out! Who's in the street now, motherfuckers? Who's in the street now? Who's in the street now, assholes?
Sorry, it's a shrieking banshee.
Hey, I got that.
Bunch of fucking thugs. That's all they are thugs.
Hey, Gypsy.
We watched this shit all during 2020.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? You think we're gonna get a lot of this?
I hope so.
Look at, they're all like high, impish, demon-filled little shits.
Oh, man! Oh!
See? Woo! Got off on making the cops go away. You're a real big man. Fucking asshole. Wait. This requires a little dog poop.
No,
right?
what? What do you
No, on these people. These Antifa types. All right, what do we got here? Uh-oh. Fake horse trying to mingle with real horses. Is there no sound?
There's no sound?
Nope.
Oh, God, that was so lame. I like when the guy tries to kick back.
Uh-oh. You gonna mount up? I expected to see a mount up there. Yep. All right.
Joe Rogan's face. Look at his face.
I love Joe Rogan. Man, he probably had a lot to do with putting Trump over the top.
They all did.
Joe Biden is gone.
Right.
Every now and then, somehow or another, they let him wander over to a microphone.
Yes.
And he says wild shit like, I like to take these Republicans and smack them in
And
the ass.
Yeah, and then he puts a MAGA hat on. He's getting fun. By the way, I voted for him today. I still support him, and because he's fun now. He clearly wants Trump to win. He hates her.
Yeah.
And he never liked the Obamas. This is well known.
Well, Jack how do you say his name?
Posobiec.
Posobiec.
I believe.
Jack Posobiec posted on Twitter that there was a physical altercation between Jill Biden and someone from Kamala's staff. I don't know if it's true, but it's fun. Joe Biden is gone.
Right.
Every now and then,
What was that at the end there?
Joe Biden got in an altercation with someone on Kamala's staff.
Yeah.
You heard that? I didn't hear
The
that.
palace intrigue on this one
Yeah.
was fascinating, right? Absolutely fascinating. So, all right, singer Nick Patera. Oh no, this is a strange thing. We'll call this. All right. I think this is going to be interesting.
A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view, and no one to tell us no, nowhere to go. We say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place, and nothing new.
What the fuck?
But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. Now I'm in a whole new world.
Now I'm in a whole new world.
It's still amazing.
Unbelievable sights and indescribable feelings.
He's so good.
Soaring, tumbling through
A whole new world.
That's crazy, Gypsy. Man, isn't that crazy? Wow. Yeah, I had the same impression. I'm like, well, that's amazing. It's like, I felt like, remember America's Got Talent, where some Chuckalope would come out, and the judges just be sitting there, and then all of a sudden they bust out and do something really amazing, and they all go, that's what I felt like. That was great. That was really cool. Thanks, Jen.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really enjoyed that.
I made it myself.
Thanks. All right, what do we got here?
People sleeping better now that Trump's been elected.
Oh, good. Yeah, sure.
When your baby leaves you all alone and nobody calls you on the phone, don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like crying? Well, here I am, honey. Come on.
Nice. I want to watch that again. I liked it.
I like when he messed with our hair.
Oh, yeah.
When your baby
Come on, baby. Pay attention to me.
all alone.
Come on.
That's Jack Black. Is that
And
Jack Black?
Oh.
calls you on the
I
phone.
don't know. No, I don't think so.
Don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like crying? Well, here I am, honey. Come on.
It looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That
but
was
I think
great.
he's a Libby, so I don't think that's him.
No.
But it looks like him. Yeah.
That was
Well, he
awesome.
can move.
Yeah, he did pretty good. Pretty good for a chubby guy.
Chubby guy.
That beer belly.
Old guy.
So,
Old chubby guy.
all right. So,
What?
was this a little Hungarian
Yes.
news?
Victor, how are you?
Hey.
Enjoying what?
Viktor Orban is my spirit animal.
Thank you for organizing this EPC.
Nice, very nice. He's a leader, boys and girls. He is a leader. He's got them stones, you know what I'm saying? The big brass ones. I like it. So, what do we have here? Vladimir Putin declares the New World Order is dead after the Trump historic victory. All right, listen to this.
The previous world order is irreversibly becoming a thing of the past. One could say has become a thing of the past.
The president of the Russian Federation just a few hours ago today came out and made a truthful statement. He said the monopolar world order that was set up after World War II, where the United States was the dominant force in the world, is over. And that the globalists that have been running America have basically driven the rest of the world away from us. So the very same globalists that have hijacked America with the private Federal Reserve in 1913 and the expansion of the deep state in 1947 with the National Security Act of the CIA, up into what we see today with Homeland Security and Mayorkas directly at war with our very sovereignty and existence, now attempting to start World War III with the Russians, is a manifestation of the globalists that have been not just enslaving us and using our money and treasure and energy to dominate the world, but also hurting American power and destroying our name on the planet. And at a certain point, the planet is turning against that. Now, as America had its power used and sapped to build this big BlackRock private central bank New World Order, the globalists openly said at the Trilateral Commission and CFR that down the road, they just blame us and have America collapse and blame all the evil on America. But instead, world leaders around the world and our people here at home and many members of Congress and President Trump understand that the country has been hijacked and that we are in a process of taking it back, and that it's not in general the U.S. government, but the globalists that hijacked it that are to blame. And they were hoping to then, as they destroyed America, building their world government, would blame America and then pose as the saviors with their new central bank digital currency, global government, cashless society system.
And all that's been canceled. All that's been canceled. Colton says he identifies as a Russian sometimes.
I like
You're
Russia.
allowed to do that these days.
I like Russia.
You know what? I'm telling you,
I won't deny it.
I understand. I understand that it has a dark underside, right? See,
Everywhere does.
I know, but morally speaking, up until they reject moral degeneracy, right?
Yeah.
Let's get it high on my list.
Yep.
You know, I'm not. I like the fact that gay flags and crap are outlawed over Russia. I don't have a problem with that.
Nope.
So, but anyway.
Okay, that's just talking about the food. Oh no, wait, what's that? Oh, that's the lynching and.
That's Palestine, huh? That's Gaza, motherfuckers. That's Gaza. That's Gaza, ولاد الكحاب. That's Gaza. That's Gaza. Gaza ولد الحبايب.
Good man.
Huh? Now you know how it feels, eh? Now you know how it feels, eh, motherfucker?
Now we're throwing bombs. We're throwing IEDs. These sons of bitches. Well, we're going to stop it. We're going to stop this migration crap.
Oh, guess what? Trump's already talked to 70 world leaders as of yesterday.
215 red, 208 blue. So we've got a pretty decent majority, Denise says.
Yeah.
In the
House.
In the House of Congress there. That's excellent news. Excellent news.
Did you hear what I said?
No, honey, what did you say?
I don't remember.
Say free Palestine and we go. Good. Come here up, bitch. Come.
So what do you do? Swim to jump in and swim away?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, the next one is just the food voucher, so you can skip that one.
Yep.
But this, the one after that's really good.
Yeah, but still, let's listen to the.
Okay.
It's only 1 minute 38 seconds. Let's listen to the story. as the local news covers it.
City will no longer issue vouchers to migrants to pay for food, ending a controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
This pilot program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger following the breaking news for us. Josh?
Well, Bill, it's a program that, as you say, generated plenty of controversy, but now its absence may raise even more questions. The so-called Immediate Response Cards pilot program was designed to help feed migrant families who'd found themselves in New York with no way to afford food. The one-year contract provided what the city described
you
as
listen to this language. Who found themselves in New York City? Like they woke up and went, what the hell? I'm in New York City and I cannot eat. Wait, this is the reporting like this is
because
like
they're not compassionate.
Like wow. You know, and I agree about this. What you said about the Japanese internment camps we were never told about. Truth there. It's not good to censor anything, right? We need to know everything about history because we can learn from everything. And let me tell you, I heard that they were starting to build, plan to build the super facilities, detention centers to hold these people on their way out. Yes, this has to happen, right? And it has to start with the criminals first. It has to be as compassionate as possible. But sorry, man, it's
ow.
But this reporting is like, it's just when they say things like that, it's that record scratch thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really relevant food to 2,600 migrant families, allowing them to basically buy what they wanted. A family of four with two kids under 5 got about $350 per week to cover food in a program the city said would actually save taxpayers millions a year. It also reduced food waste. You may remember the food the city had been providing in migrant shelters was seen as not culturally sensitive to the needs of some migrant groups, and it ended up just going to waste.
It was the Fruit Loops. They didn't like the Fruit Loops.
More than a year, the city was groaning under the weight of more than 200,000 asylum seekers. Officials say the migrant population has actually reduced lately. In fact, a massive shelter on Roosevelt Island is in the process of closing. In the meantime, Mayor Adams spoke on the phone yesterday with President-elect Donald Trump, who had vowed during his campaign to mass deport migrants. Aside from congratulating him on his win, though, Adams today would not say what they discussed.
Yeah, good, fine. I think he's going to work with these Democrat mayors, and I think these Democrat mayors are going to start kissing the fucking ring.
Yep.
They are. You watch.
But then you got
play ball or not.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll shut down your sanctuary city shit real fast. Okay, so yeah, this is and Denise Evans said principles before personalities. That's right. Everybody's got a fucking sob story. Yep. Okay, and I was talking to Steve Robinson of the Main Wire. And he's a bit more classically liberal, and he comes at it from a side of being compassionate because these people have been here. It's that whole dreamer idea, he feels like, that if they're here and they had an anchor baby or, whatever, and that they're invested in the, culture and this, that, and the other thing. And maybe there's some people that we can't and remove, okay? That's just, it doesn't make sense to. But these groups of people that are in all of this housing, like that's been built in Lewiston, for all these, those people are different. Those people got here much more recently, and they were paroled out in a block manner when parole is supposed to be individual per person, and that didn't happen, and that's illegal. And so, if that's the case, and the policy is illegal, then unfortunately, yes, okay, they came through a loophole. They enjoyed the comforts of the club. And like we talked about yesterday, it's time for you to go now. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry you can't use the locker room or the showers or the golf course or any of that stuff because you don't pay a membership fee. Right? As a matter of fact, all you're doing is enjoying the bounty of the club.
Yep.
You're a leech.
How dare you?
Okay. And so be glad that you were able to enjoy it as long as you did. But politely, sir, ma'am, you must pack up your things and go, right? And take the probably increased wealth that you have while you were here and you can take it back home and then get back in line. And that's it. And it sounds discompassionate, but I'm sorry. I think it's the only way. All right. Oh, my Lord.
Wow.
This is Michael Cohen.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump. I would
Mr.
die for Mr. Trump.
I would die.
I would die for Mr. Trump.
Okay.
Until he didn't.
Right.
Until he turned into a total
So apparently,
douche canoe.
whoever he was talking to kept making him do things. It's pretty funny.
All right.
No problem. Wow, genius you are. Can we stop with that? I appreciate it. I don't like the stupid turkeys. All right, let's just knock that stupid shit off, please. All right. I did. I said I was leaving, and then the following day, get that through your dumb heads. The following day, I turned around and I said that there's no chance in the world that I'm leaving my country. Thank you very much. All right. I'm not leaving anyway. You leave. This is my country.
You said you were leaving.
Yeah, you said
That's
you were
the
leaving.
difference.
And I have every right, every single right within which to turn around when we stop so we can. All right, 2 seconds. I'm going to end up blocking this idiot. No problem. Wow, genius you are. Can we stop?
Oh my God. That was really good.
Oh, they need to do that to Scaramucci too.
Oh my God. Oh, he's a total asshat, man. Oh man. This is too much fun. I wish there were more than 140 people in here having so much fun with us. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, all right. Let's hear this.
Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all. And corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively. Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus, and there are plenty of them.
Woohoo!
The departments
Here we
and
go, baby.
agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible. Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications.
Yes, ma'am.
So many judges have seen so many
Monday through
applications that they know were wrong, or at least they must have
Yay,
known.
Gypsy.
They do
We got a
nothing
new-
about
we
it.
got a new
They're
fan,
lied to.
yay.
I'm
Fourth,
gonna
to
check.
expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart, we will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to
Hey,
declassify and
Colton.
publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption.
Oh,
And there are
my
plenty
God.
of them. Fifth, we will launch a major crackdown on government leakers
So much
who
winning.
collude with the fake news to deliberately weave false narratives and to subvert our government and our democracy. When possible, we will press criminal charges.
Yes!
Sixth, we will make every Inspector General's office independent and physically separated from the departments they oversee so they do not become the protectors of the deep state.
Yes.
Seventh, I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people, or that they are not spying on someone's campaign like they spied on my campaign.
Oh, get him.
Eighth, we will continue the effort launched by the Trump administration to move parts of the sprawling federal bureaucracy to new locations outside the Washington
Washington,
swamp.
D.C.!
Just as I moved the Bureau of Land Management to Colorado, as many as 100,000 government positions could be moved out, and I mean immediately, of Washington to places filled with patriots who love America, and they really do love America. Ninth, I will work to ban federal bureaucrats from taking jobs at the companies they deal with that they regulate. So they deal with these companies and they regulate these companies, and then they
Close
want to
the
take jobs
revolving
from these
door.
companies. Doesn't work that way. Such a public display cannot go on, and it's taking place all the time, like with Big Pharma. Finally, I will push a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on members of Congress. This is how I will shatter the deep state and restore government that
Term
is
limits.
controlled by the people and for the people. Thank you very much.
Man, raw. God, man. Yeah, Donald Trump, man, he is not screwing around. He's going in there this time. Yeah, man. More of that shit. He's president right now. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Oh, totally.
Do you fucking see it? Do you see when the big swinging dick comes in the room? Okay? This is leadership. This is the president. This is my president. This is my president. It's the only man in history I ever said was my president. Right? Ooh, wow. Whew.
Yep.
Man, there's a lot of good stuff there. If he can accomplish that, now you know why they want him dead? Now you know why they want him dead? He's going to take a wrecking ball to the Washington shit swamp.
Yep.
Moving those, man,
Yep.
move the FBI to Texas.
Jesus, please.
Move it to fucking Texas.
Yep.
And fill it with Texas Rangers.
Ooh, yes.
Okay? Fuck yeah, baby. God. It's exciting. It's exciting because we're gonna see something we've never seen. I mean, haven't you become jaded over the years? Okay, just because it's like left, right, we swing back, we swing forward. It's like, man, it sucks over here. It sucks over. It's like nothing ever gets done. They promise shit and then they go away for another 2-4 years. Something is way different. Okay?
Way different.
Way
I feel
different.
so much lighter.
Oh yeah, and this administration, he learns from his mistakes. I assure you, he failed in ways in staffing the first time around.
Yep.
Okay, but now, wow, wow. All right, what do we got here? Is this more joy?
Joy.
I think you're going to have a great day.
You do?
I do. Guess who our president is?
You were kidding.
I'm not.
You were kidding.
No.
You were kidding. You were kidding.
Donald J. Trump is the president of the United States for 2024. No.
You are kidding.
I'm not.
Oh my God.
That's right. We've been liberated.
He won.
Yep.
Oh, he won.
He won.
Yeah.
Justice for Peanut.
It brings tears to my eyes. Speaking of
I
Peanut,
told Sheila I would
remind
record
me.
it because she had
I got a
wanted to
story
see
about
your
that.
reaction.
Oh.
So I won't show this to anybody but Sheila.
Oh, sure.
I know.
My name ain't Sheila, lady.
I hated to even get up today to watch TV.
I know.
Because I couldn't. If I had to hear her brag about winning, I thought I would get even sicker than I am.
Well, he's our president.
Oh my gosh.
The bully one.
Oh, thank goodness.
The felon and the
Thank
hillbilly.
God.
Thank goodness. I was so afraid he wasn't going to be.
I was too, but he pulled it off.
And I didn't want to know last night if I wanted to be.
I didn't either. I didn't want to know who was in the lead or
Me
anything
either.
because I knew it would make it harder for me to sleep.
I knew it would make it hard for me to sleep if I had.
Yeah, we-
I would love to hear this.
We stayed up for the whole thing.
This morning.
Somebody
Barely.
posted that. One of my
13
friends
hours
said, he
plus.
said, I think I'll watch The View this morning.
That was a hell of a live stream, Denise.
I watched the view this morning too.
Look at her. Look at her. Her spirit is just like light and airy and
Yeah.
like you said, this is what it feels like when oppression is lifted.
And so much for Taylor's endorsement.
Yes.
Screw
that's
Taylor
right.
Swift.
And Mr. Clooney.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yes,
Clooney.
So much for his influence.
That's right. No talent ass clown.
Wow.
Wow, that was wonderful to watch.
Yep.
Right. So, okay. All right. Here. This is what I said. And I played it for you, Corinne Jean-Pierre. Right? That they were awfully nice. They're being awfully stinking nice right now. Right? And yes, again, Denise, we're here every morning, like a couple hours, from 8 to 10-ish. Sometimes we go long. Every day, Monday through Friday. But we also come on live, and we did a 13-hour live stream on the election. Wow, was that fun. And everybody was here. The whole fam was here. And we all got to enjoy it and just have that joy together. We barely made it, boy. We stayed to the very end. Right? Hi, baby. All right, let's listen to this.
Donald Trump is not inaugurated. He's not in office. Just because he won the quote-unquote election, there's a long list of things to go. And I'll tell you what sets off my spidey senses about all of this. They are all acting fairly reasonable.
Yes,
and
that's
it's
weird.
for one of two reasons. One, they are either terrified and they know they're fucking caught and they know that they've got to step in line or they might get, that's their only chance to not get held accountable. Or two, they have a backup plan to do something terrible to Trump. Now remember, these people fucking tried to kill Trump. The fact that they're calling him and saying, hey, you know, let's do this civil and shit, that's so out of character for them. It makes me think they have another plan.
Yes. But it's both and. It's not either or. Right? And they are scared shitless. And they do have alternative plans, right? Yeah. They've got a dagger behind their back while they got their hand out, extending their hand with a shake. Right? They do, and they're scared. But I mean, think about this. Let me just give you one little example. Do you suppose we're going to be able to get the audio released so we can compare it to the transcript of Joe Biden?
Oh yes, all of it. Everything.
Right.
Everything's coming out.
Right.
Epstein,
It's all going to come
Diddy,
out.
CIA, JFK, RFK. Holy shit.
These people, some of them are running for the hills. Some of them have left the country, like literally left the country. Barack Obama's gone.
Yep.
Go on, Daddy, go on.
Chat with Michelle or Michael.
Big Mike and him took off.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's awfully weird. Yes, I think.
Okay, skip that.
Skippy.
You have to play that.
All right. Oh, this is good. I like to play a little music in the morning.
Yeah.
We like that. Let's do this.
It's AI.
It's AI. I love
really
AI
good.
art. I love AI art. Yep. Oh, and also we do like a whole lot of other programming too. We got a whole lot of other shows that you got to check out, Denise. And we have some folks. We got a main focus up here. I mean, we's mainest. And we intend to become.
This isn't our regular Denise. This is a new Denise.
Yeah, I know. It's a new Denise.
Denise number
D2.
D2.
That's what I'm going to do. I thou bequeath thee D2.
No.
Hey.
No.
Nope.
No. Oh.
Yep.
It ain't me
So now I'm going to do a complete left turn on you right this minute. And I'm going to... Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like musical energy. And you know what? Yeah. YouTube can go suck my left nut. Every time we play like a little something, man, they get all upset, right? It's like, I don't know, man.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna take a little detour right here. I got a little news that I want to talk about this morning.
Oh.
And I know it's the top of the hour there, coming up on the top of the hour.
Yep.
But there's something that Michael Heath he typed into Grok and got some interesting information about Peanut's owner. You know, the guy that was crying and, you know, or was talking about the terrible thing that happened to Peanut and Fred. But then his wife was next to him, right? She
was crying.
And it was very sad, very gripping, you know, gripped the whole country, the tale. Well, apparently the owner of Peanut, Mark Longo, is involved in content creation for OnlyFans, which includes adult entertainment.
That's all
This
it is.
information has been discussed in relation to the controversy surrounding the seizure and euthanization of Peanut the squirrel and Fred. I hate when they forget Fred.
I know.
By New York State officials. And her name was Karen, by the way. Karen was the one that ordered the hit. While he is known for this activity, defining someone as a pornographer can vary based on the context, but it is clear from public, and let me see. But it's clear from public discourse and his own statements that he produces adult content, right? So he's an aspiring porn star. The camera angles and shots make much more sense. Anyway, so yeah, and apparently he's a proud gay-only porn star. Okay, so make this make sense for me. Okay, help a brother out here. And yeah, tell me what to do with that. How am I supposed to put that in my pipe and smoke? So yeah, you know, I mean, is the rest of the story true? You know, and what's the whole story behind the raid? And because it was apparently, I don't know, there was an animal shelter, so they had a legitimate business. But you know, apparently he had the freak on in the back bedroom with all cameras set up and the whole shit. You get a studio going on in there. So what do you think of that? Let me know. Tell me. Comment below while you're liking, subscribing, and sharing and doing all that stuff. And just try and share all of our stuff. That's very, very helpful. Again, you know, before I go, I want to just remind people that...
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
Again, and that's all sorts of help that you provide for us. The commenting, the liking, sharing, subscribing, the hitting the notification bells if you're on YouTube, and then the like and bookmark, like and bookmark, like and bookmark, like and bookmark. If you do that, it gives us a 30x boost in the algorithm, which gets us out in front of more eyes, gets more people in here to have fun with us, and yeah, and we want to grow. And it would be nice to get more than 146 people. Like yesterday's show, we got 2,000 views.
I know.
2,300 by the time it was all said and done.
It's the Woz effect.
It's the Woz effect. Woz slept in today. So give just a little bit of grief to according to Woz and say, where the hell were you this morning? Give him some shit for me. So no, don't do that. He's a good guy. He's done nothing but help us and build our channel. So yeah, man, Peanut apparently has seen some things. He's seen some shit, boy. Man, I hope he wasn't involved. Ooh. I don't know, man. That gay stuff. They do stuff with gerbils, but not squirrels, right? It wouldn't be. Yeah. No. Anyway. So, yeah, Peanut 2017 to 2024. R.I.P. All right, what does Cenk Uga have to say? I just got to make a comment on him. The very dumb people on TV are blaming Latino men for Kamala Harris's loss. They're saying Latino men are too sexist to vote for a woman. Then how come Latino men voted for Hillary Clinton by 31 points? And if Latinos are so sexist, how come the president of Mexico is a woman? Well, those are good questions. Cenk's like a broken clock. Maybe he's right twice a day. But other than that, I think he's just a waste of space. Yeah. So anyway, are we about done?
We're done.
We're done.
I'm done.
You're done. I'm getting a rap. I'm getting a rap from my producer over there. Oh, we have to pee. Okay. Yeah, the raccoon sold Peanut out.
Oh
okay.
my God.
Well, I thought your whites of your eyes were looking a little yellow. No, there's this moment in time where she either gets she has like some urgent need, right? Either gets very, very hungry or whatever. She's hangry.
That's not true.
No, you do.
Oh my God, you don't ever stop talking. You talk too much.
See, now
Homeboy.
this is what you call
Homeboy, you never shut up.
This is just
You're so good
keep
at it.
on. You keep on. You keep on.
Oh, come on.
Apparently I'm getting a passive aggressive hard rap now.
No. What?
So you guys have a great day. My name's Tim. I'm still your truth slinger. I'll be your truth slinger tomorrow, so come back. No, we're not going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Be here Monday.
Where will we be?
But we have Saturday programming. I don't know. I don't think I have any Saturday programming. But Sunday, you want to catch us for Way Truth Life Church.
Well, and if there's any live
Bible study, whatever you want to call it. And if there's something worth live streaming,
Writing.
if shit goes sideways,
we'll
you know,
be there.
keep an eye on your X feed. And look for us over on the right-hand side where it's like live things that are going that might even be interesting. And jump in that way. Right? That's really good because that makes people think that you want to watch and people like us and they'll put us out in front of other people. All right, my name is Tim. I'm your show slinger. That's it. Chick over there. We out of here. Bye. Move.